The Mick Donato Show starts now.
How you doing there, folks? Mick Donato here with another great episode. Not just another episode, Danny. This is our 20th episode.
20 episodes.
Yeah, number 20 of the Mick Donato Show. So pretty cool. And I think, what did we say you wanted to do at the end of the year? Like 50?
60, I think.
60 one and a half.
Episodes.
So very excited to be here for the 20th episode. Having said that, this is the last new episode, for a couple of weeks. You know why?
Yep.
Why is that, Danny?
It's because we're going on vacation.
Going on vacation.
February vacation.
Mark, Larry, and the boys.
Yeah.
We're on a cruise, and guess what? I and my boys, Liam and Gavin, and my dad, we're going to go with them.
Nice.
Yeah, we said, let's all go together.
Yeah,
Western Caribbean.
It's going to be
go
great.
Down and go to Mexico.
We might even take a few pictures there.
Take some photos.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Also, I'm going to have my birthday in the sea.
Danny's birthday's coming up.
Yeah.
How old you going to be, Danny?
My birthday's going to be on the cruise, right?
On the cruise. How old you going to be?
Yeah. It's going to be great.
How old are you going to be?
Oh, I'm going to be 13 years old.
13.
So that's cool.
Good for you, Danny. Cheers.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a great time. Can't wait. So we're going to be taking some time off. But what we're going to do is post some archives. Some of the shows we've done. And where can you see those? Danny, where can you get all the archives?
You can see them on MickDonato.com.
Yeah, MickDonato.com.
And Podbean.
And Podbean.
And
Yeah.
Facebook.
So, Facebook, not so much. That's just where I chat with people. But, yeah, MickDonato.com. Get all the archives. Check out about the show. Buy some merch. And, again, there you can link to Podbean. You get the app. Download the show. And if you're on vacation, you got your phone. You just, you watch the shows at your convenience, at your leisure, as they say. So, going to be great. Can't wait for it. Just want to say, before we get started, as I always like to recognize, God bless all my fans who are emergency responders, law enforcement, hazmat, fire, military, Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines. I include you, Coast Guard, and guess who else I include, Danny?
Who?
Make sure I include Border Patrol.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Border Patrol's under the Department of Homeland Security, but they're keeping our borders safe. So I know Mark and his company's been doing a lot of work with them. So God bless you all for what you do. We got a busy show today, Danny. And I just want to point out, I got back the iPad. That's for the watch this.
Oh, yeah. Forgot about that.
My cough's getting better, by the way.
Oh, that's good.
I'm sucking on a cough drop, but it's getting a lot better. Anyways, the iPad, turns out Danny uses it for school.
Yeah.
So I didn't know. He actually has to use it. So, but he brought it back for me this week. And just on that, Danny, just going to pull back the curtain a bit, folks. So we tape this show typically on a Sunday, get it out on a Monday. So I come over in the afternoon, right? Mark says, yeah, come on over, Mick, have a couple of beers. And I'm trying to get Danny ready. And Danny, what were you doing this whole time? And I was trying to get you down here. You're up in your room. What are you doing up there?
What? Oh, I was playing Minecraft.
Minecraft. He's playing Minecraft. That's what Danny does.
Yeah. That's what I
win?
do.
I don't know. Did you win Minecraft?
You don't.
Yeah, whatever. Go past. That's what Danny does, but he's a great producer. So let's get into the show. First, I want to talk about the Super Bowl. We had the show last Sunday. I put out my Super Bowl predictions. And turns out, not sure how else to say it, I was way off for the most part. Made a bunch of predictions, and I just want to kind of cover those. So what did I say was going to happen, and what really did happen? Got my show notes here. So, Tom Brady, right? You know who Tom Brady is, Danny?
Yeah, of course I know who Tom Brady
Who is.
is.
You didn't
He's
watch
the quarterback of the Patriots.
By the way, we had a great time. Your nana, your papa, your cousins came over, had a great time. Great food. Loved it, even though the game itself was kind of boring. But Tom Brady threw for, what I have here, 262 yards. I said he'd do 320. So kind of fell short. Had an interception. So I missed that one. What else? Sony Michel, the great running back. You know how many touchdowns he had, Danny?
12.
Yeah, he had one. He had one touchdown. I said he had 3, but it was a great touchdown. In fact, the only one in the game. I did get something right though. I said Gronk would not score, and he didn't. So there you go. Yeah, that's one safe. I got one right. What else? Jared Goff, quarterback for the Rams. God bless him, did not leave the game with a concussion. In fact, didn't get hurt. I'm actually glad that one didn't come right. Again,
Yeah.
I didn't want that to happen. I just thought it would have.
Yeah.
So he's okay. And no real controversial calls. No real like instant replays they had to cover 15 times. So I kind of got that one wrong too. However, I was right about the outcome. Who won the game, Danny?
The Patriots.
The Patriots won. And that's what's important. The Pats won. And now Tom Brady was not the MVP, as I said he would be. It was Julian Edelman, but deservedly so. Had a hell of a game. 10 receptions, I think.
I wish the Patriots didn't win.
Great. Whatever, Danny. Danny, I didn't have this in my show notes, but you had some, personal experience with this because on Tuesday they had the parade up in the city, and if you don't know, Danny and Andy, they take the train up to BC High there. And what happened on Tuesday into the
It had
school?
this stupid freaking parade, and like the trains were all filled, and we got home like 2 hours late.
He's complaining because he got home late because the Pats had a parade.
Yeah, like usually we just get on the train at like 3:49, but we had to go all the way to South Station instead. And like once we actually got on the train, which was a mess, we had to wait there for like 40 minutes. I don't know why.
So the boys got home late because a lot of people went to the city. I did not. I don't go up there. Great, but that was Danny's experience. The Pats win. So I was in all 1 for 7 on my predictions. I got it right that Gronk did not score. Bottom line, you cannot argue the Patriots are the greatest team of all time. They're the best. These are the facts. They are undisputed. If I quote from A Few Good Men, Kevin Bacon, these are the facts. They're undisputed. So, way to go, Pats. Looking forward to number 7. Actually, Danny, are you on the Facebook, Danny?
What? Yeah.
Yeah. So there was this. You know what a meme is? A meme. It's like a little picture someone makes up. I saw a meme. I don't have it here, but it said something like, so in 2020, which is next year, they've already set the date for the Super Bowl. It's like February 2nd. Said the only thing that hasn't been determined is who is going to play the Patriots. So I think that was my friend Travis who posted that. Way to go, Pats. Great game. I was also correct, though. This not so much on a game prediction, but on the commercials. Did you watch any commercials, Danny?
Yeah, I watched some.
Yeah, they sucked.
Yeah, how
the commercials were horrible.
You know how I thought they were going to play Sweet Victory from SpongeBob during the halftime show?
Yeah, I don't know what that was about.
I watched the entire game just to see that, and they didn't even play it. They played like first 3 seconds of it just to introduce sicko mode.
You can act like a man!
I'm disappointed. If I had known they wouldn't have actually played it, I would have just stayed in my room.
However, there was some controversy. Did you know this?
No.
Believe it or not, this is the time we live in, folks. There was controversy over an ad. So Bud Light, they make the beer. They had a bunch of ads that talked about how they don't use corn syrup in the beer. They use rice. You have to ferment something. They don't use corn syrup. And guess who got mad at the fact that Bud Light kept talking crap about corn syrup? Guess.
Is it a different beer company that uses corn syrup?
The people who make corn. Literally. Danny, I sent you a thing there. Bring it up there. This is a tweet. Yep, there it is.
Here it is.
From the National Corn Growers Association. Apparently a thing.
Oh.
They tweeted, at Bud Light, America's corn farmers are disappointed in you. Our office is right down the road. I don't know where they are. We'd love to discuss with you the many benefits of corn. Thanks at Miller Lite and at Coors Light. supporting our industry. So take it down, Dave. Take it down. So the controversy was over corn.
Wow.
I mean, someone's got to be pissed off at something.
Yeah, like.
And there was no real controversy in the game. This time it was people who,
Corn syrup.
like corn syrup. Crazy stuff. So that was the Super Bowl. Bottom line, Pats won. Yeah, greatest team ever. Speaking of ads, this is unrelated. I just thought of this. I've been watching the TV. We're going on vacation, right?
Yeah.
And we're going to the Caribbean on a cruise. Can't wait. But I've been seeing some ads, and apparently this has been out for a while, but to try to get people to vacation in Israel. You know Israel, Danny?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course I know what Israel is.
In Jerusalem, Tel Aviv. And I sent you a link. I just want to bring this up because it's interesting. I just never thought of this, but go ahead and play that. Yep, there it is. There's a city. A couple of ladies. It's kind of cute.
So they're like...
And some old building. I don't know.
Are they like going around the world?
Having some orange juice. Yeah, riding a bike. So.
There's a bunch of umbrellas
But
in there?
apparently they're in Jerusalem.
Okay.
Now they're at a bar.
Okay, so they're just in Jerusalem.
Yeah.
Jerusalem.
Two sunny cities. One
sunny
break.
cities.
Book your trip now.
Yeah, all right, take it down, David.
That was a weird flex.
By the way,
okay.
I take it down, but I like that. The next video is on the history of the Israel-Palestine conflict. It's not real encouraging if you want to go there. But, again, nothing against there, but what were they doing? I mean, they were hanging out on a boat.
They went on...
Having orange juice, riding a bike.
Went to the party.
Went to a nightclub.
Yep.
I mean, I can do that in Providence.
You're right.
I mean, I can do that in Providence and
I think the whole...
quite frankly, not risk getting shot. Well, depends on where you go in Providence, let's be honest. But I guess that's for people like me who think, Israel, yeah, it's very tumultuous over there, but then when you come and those ladies are pretty smoking, so maybe, but I don't know. I'd rather go on a cruise. Go on a cruise. Western
Can't
Caribbean,
wait.
nice and warm.
First cruise ever. Probably my only cruise, but it's gonna be
Can't
great.
wait.
Me neither. Oh my god.
Pretty crazy. So what else going on this week? A lot in the news. Boy, I don't normally get into politics, but you got to cover the news, current events. So today's Sunday. It was yesterday that our senator from Massachusetts, Elizabeth Warren, you know who that is, Danny?
It's our senator from Massachusetts.
Senator, yeah. So she announced she's going to run for president. She's going to be one of about 75 people running for president.
Wow.
And I thought, it was pretty cool. God bless her. But it was on the news. And I just wanted to talk a little bit about this. First of all, she was up in Lawrence, Mass. You know where that is, Danny?
No.
Well, it's pretty much a crap hole.
Oh.
I mean, not a lot going on there. No offense, you're from Lawrence. Look, I'm from Fall River, so I got nothing to say. But I got the article here. Let's see here. Yeah, let me just read from this. So, Lawrence, Mass. Again, our senator, Elizabeth Warren, says, vowing to fight my heart out, whatever that means, on Saturday, formally declared a candidacy for president. So she's going to be one of the many people trying to be president. Populist Democrat, blah, blah, blah. As she told her life story, this is while she was in front of the people. By the way, it took about 15 people to introduce her. They said 11 o'clock. Because I'm doing research for the show. I'm watching the press conference, and it was like 11:48. She finally came up. Not sure why it took that long. Anyways, where was I? So she's in front of the people. She told a life story of growing up, quote, on the ragged edge of the middle class. Well, welcome to the club. Pretty much explains all of us. Going on, says here, oh, yeah, I noticed this. It says, Danny, bring up this article. I'm not going to read the whole thing, but bring it up there because I noticed this when I was getting ready for the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at that. This is from Fox News.
1, 2, 3.
And it says backdrop for Warren campaign is Sanctuary City. Yeah, there you go. Site of massive fentanyl busy. But what's a fentanyl busy?
I don't
You know what the fentanyl is, Danny?
No.
Yeah, it's a nasty drug, but
Oh, that's what I thought.
obviously they meant to say bust. But come on, Fox News. Fentanyl busy? Doesn't anyone proofread these things?
Fentanyl?
Danny, where's the T and the Y on the keyboard?
The T.
Are they right beside each
They're
other?
right. Yeah, they're right next to each other.
All right, take it down.
So yeah.
Take it down.
Fentanyl busy.
Come on, Fox News. Read your articles. Fentanyl. Maybe they meant fentanyl busy. I don't know. I got distracted. Warren made no mention of the swirling controversy over her long-standing claims of Native American heritage, which resurfaced last week. And yeah, you know what happened? Someone found out, because she's from Oklahoma, I think Texas, somewhere in there. And, she's a lawyer. And when she registered to become a lawyer, they have to fill out a card. It says, hey, I'm going to be a lawyer here. So here's my money, and here's where I live, and all that good stuff. And Danny, we have a copy of that. This was on the news, on Twitter. So bring that up. This is a card on the monitor. There it is, yeah. Elizabeth Warren. She's a female. That's good to know. This is Austin, Texas. But look down there on the bottom left. Race. What's it say for race, Dan?
American Indian. Yep.
American Indian. That's what she put back in, what's it, 1986, I think.
There wasn't enough room in the line, so she has to go over.
She had to squeeze it in. Not enough room. You called it. So she claims to be American Indian, at least in that. Go ahead and take it down, Danny. But of course, that's all been, debunked.
Really?
She took the DNA test, and here's the thing. I don't really care. I don't care what she claims to be. We talked about this other shows. I took a DNA test. You know what annoys me the most about all this, Danny?
What?
The term American Indian. And why is that? Because American Indian, it's just wrong. Why do they call them Indians, Danny? You taking history?
It's because when Christopher Columbus came, he thought it was India.
Yeah, when the explorers came over, they thought, we thought we're in India.
Oh, yeah, it wasn't just Chris.
Or whoever it was. We went around, we were in India.
Like, hey, yo, this is India. So these
are
Indians.
India.
But they're not, it's not India, and they're not Indians.
It's what would become America. So it's just wrong.
It's the new world.
Native American is better. But just saying American Indian, it's just...
That's incorrect.
It's just wrong.
Yep.
I gotta go on here. Where are we? Warren spotlighted her upbringing in Oklahoma, saying, quote, when my daddy had a heart attack, my family nearly tumbled over the financial cliff. So apparently, if your dad keels over, I don't know if he died, but has a heart attack, that qualifies you to become senator. My dad had a heart attack.
He did?
Yeah, he's fine. Had a bypass. A lot of people have heart attacks. How does that, even rich people, how does that make you, I don't know, in tune with the regular guy? You can read the whole thing because it's on Fox News. What else here? Blah, 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 blah. Rich guys have been waging class warfare against hard-working people for decades. I say it's time to fight back, she says. Well, God bless you, Elizabeth Warren, part of the regular middle class. You know how much she's worth, Danny?
How much?
I looked it up. She and her husband, take a guess. How much money do you think she and her husband are worth?
12.
According to the internet, which I'm sure is true.
1 million.
Close.
Oh.
Somewhere between $411 million.
I'm not close. That's not middle class.
And God bless her. She worked hard, but you don't claim to be part of the middle class. This is for you, Elizabeth Warren. Again, good luck. I'm voting for Laurie in the 2020. I did in 2016. So a little bit more here. Warren spotlighted her push for government investments in childcare. That's good. Take care of the kids. College. You going to college, Danny?
No.
All right. Yeah,
I mean, wait. Do you mean am I gonna go to college later?
Infrastructure. Clean energy.
I don't know yet. I thought you were asking if I am now.
Not now.
Right. I don't know yet. I haven't decided.
What else? And the Green New Deal. The Green New Deal. That's what she supports. You know who else? He actually introduced us, Senator Ed Markey. He's a senator. Did you know, Danny, every state has 2 senators? Have you at least learned that in school?
Mm-hmm.
Laurie, Mark, if you're watching, you got to look into this. He doesn't know his civics. 2 senators, Warren, Markey. They're both Democrats. They're both left-leaning. And they both support the Green New Deal. We'll talk about that. But think about Elizabeth Warren. Again, I wish her luck, but I just don't get it. I just don't feel she's for the little guy. You're worth 4 to 11. Whether it's 4 or 11 million doesn't matter. That's a lot. You know how much I'm worth?
How much?
17 grand. If I'm lucky. And that's because I own my truck. Didn't have that. I have a lot to piss in. I don't know. She just seems, what's the word? Snarky. You know what snarky is, Danny? Just like.
She's like, I'm middle class.
Like, yeah, you shouldn't do that. I don't know. You know what? I could be wrong. We should have on the show, Danny. Actually, let's do that.
I can't get.
She's running for president. She wants to get out there. She's populist. What better, platform? We talk to, guys and gals on the street, emergency responders, military, people who are, out there fighting the fight. And she can speak to them honestly with us on the show. Get on the show, Dan.
I don't think I can book a
people.
Senator who's running.
I'm telling you, they like to get out in front of her. She drank a beer on Facebook. She was on Facebook Live drinking a beer. Why not come on the Mick and Danny show? Senator Warren, I'd love to have you on the show. We'll be fair. We'll be honest. And you'll reach a lot of great people who want to hear your message.
I don't think that's going to...
I say this?
Don't think that's
that would be
happen.
Great.
I don't think I'm able to do that.
Lost in my notes here.
Can't book someone who's like that.
The Green New Deal. So this all came out this week. You know what that means, Danny?
No.
So, Danny, when you hear green, someone says, oh, something's green. What's that mean to you? You're 12, almost 13.
It means it's green.
No, but like in terms of political, or what's it mean?
It means it's either the color green or it's like environment friendly.
Okay, there you go. See, young kid, he says environmentally friendly, and that's what it's supposed to mean.
Yeah, but it could also mean it's like just the color green.
Well, I'm a kid of the late 70s, early 80s. When I hear green, you know what I think of? Mr. Yuck. I think of, vomit, poison, slime. I think of what your fish tank looks like upstairs. I've seen it. You haven't cleaned it in like 6 months. So to people like me, green means something else. But so they have this thing called the Green New Deal. If you don't know, obviously you don't, Danny, because apparently you don't study history. FDR, back after the Depression, had the New Deal, put a lot of programs in place. I think that's where Social Security started. So, that's what they do. It's the government just trying to put in things to help people. So let's talk about this Green New Deal that this freshman representative from New York, what's her name? Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. They call it AOC, so I'll call it AOC. And again, our buddy Ed Markey. So I haven't read it, but apparently here's basically what it means. Green New Deal. They're going to eliminate fossil fuels and, get this, nuclear power. Get rid of it altogether. No more. Bad. What are they going to use for power? Who knows? We'll figure that out later. What that means is they want to make air travel unnecessary within 10 years.
Whoa.
You can't fly anywhere. Which is great if you're going from Boston to D.C. But what if you're going to Europe? Your dad goes to Singapore. Your dad's going to Australia for work. How's he going to get there? Take a train to L.A. and then a boat? Take him 7 days? I don't get it. But that's what they say. They want to build some electric cars. Electric cars, that's fine. And they want to build some factories to build electric cars. Danny, what do you think powers those factories that build electric cars?
Stuff that they don't want.
Fossil fuel.
Yeah.
Coal. So, good luck with that. I think we need to do a segment of Science Corner with Uncle Mick just for AOC. Just to explain the conservation of energy. And that, you can't get something for nothing. You can convert energy from matter. That's how the atomic, energy works. Let's not get into that now. What else? Oh, yeah. That's energy thing. And then get this. Apparently they want to offer government assistance, so they'll pay you for people who are, quote, got it right here, unwilling to work. Not unable.
Unwilling.
Unwilling. Folks, do you think I'm willing to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning just to get to the job site at 6 a.m.? Just to have some foreman, hounding my ass to finish, framing up some condo complex?
Absolutely not.
No, I do it because I have to. I have kids, right? I got to pay the bills. So that's what they say. But I don't know. I'm not a reporter, but I did try to get some information from a trusted news source, Fox News, of course. And Tucker Carlson, he got to the bottom of it with this guy on his show. And Laurie gets mad when she said, I tell her, I get my news from Fox News, but I don't know. I think they're fair. So, Danny, I sent you a clip. This is Tucker Carlson is interviewing this guy, and he's he works for AOC. He's a consultant, and Tucker's kind of trying to get some information out of him. So, Danny, go ahead and play that clip, and let's talk about this. So,
all right, Congresswoman Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez says her Green New Deal will save the planet. In exchange for this, give up cars and airplanes and rebuild every
AOC
structure in the United States. We'll also, by the way, need to invent brand new forms of energy that science hasn't conceived of yet.
Yeah,
How
not
much
yet.
will this cost? That's unclear.
Maybe a dad and mom can do that. That's Nancy Pelosi on the right there.
Well, workers, obviously,
right.
though anyone who is, quote, unwilling to work will still get paid
unwilling.
by the government.
And he said, quote, unwilling. That means it's real.
Have been ironed out.
If he said it's, quote, unwilling, that means it's...
Is here. He's a law professor
Someone
at Cornell.
said that.
He's advising Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez on the Green New Deal, and he joins us. Professor, thanks very much for coming on. So can I ask the obvious
Look at that guy's
question?
hair.
Why would we ever pay people who are, quote, unwilling to work?
What's up with his hair?
We never heard, right?
It's
and AOC has never said
it's
anything
like an
that.
afro,
Right?
but
I think
not.
you're
Go
referring
Pats.
to some sort of a document that some doctored document that somebody other than us has been.
He's from Cornell.
Oh, I thought that came right from her. That was in the background or from her office, is my understanding.
No.
Yeah, he's like, it was
tweeted
from
it
her
out
office.
To laugh at it. If you look at her latest tweets, it seems that apparently some Republicans have put it out there. I don't know the details.
Good. Well, then
Now he's saying Republicans put it out there. Hey, hear that?
Ridiculous.
Tucker said, yeah, he corrected me. That's good. Willing to learn.
Enough light rail to make airplanes unnecessary, which I think actually is from the plan.
I don't know where you got that either, Tucker. I actually believe that you're actually on our side about this. If you actually read the
this guy is denying everything.
Getting rid of anything. It's about expanding menu options, right? I mean, there are many things we want to be able to do now in addition to what we already do. So where's the airplane disappearance coming from? I'm not really clear on where that originates.
Well, I could actually get it for you. This is
that would be
so
great.
here's Tucker.
Asked questions released by her office.
He's got a document from her office.
Maybe this is fraudulent, in which case I hope you'll correct me. But it says
willing to be wrong.
Green New Deal would, and I'm quoting, totally overhaul transportation, and that would mean, quote, building out high-speed rail at a scale where air travel would stop becoming necessary. Hawaii Senator Mazie Hirono responded to that by saying that would be hard for Hawaii. So I don't think that's made up.
Yeah, no kidding. You live in Hawaii.
Apparently it's being made.
You got to get to D.C.
We're really talking about expanding.
What are you going to do? You're going
we're not talking
take
about
a rowboat?
of anything, right? We're talking
it's
about
like what you.
All right, Danny, take it down. Take it down.
To move into more modern forms of technology, more modern forms of production, which would then.
Folks, you can watch that whole clip on your own. It's on Fox News, but if you watch the rest, basically Tucker, grills the guy, and the guy says, "No, you're wrong." And Tucker says, "All right, if I'm wrong, I'll figure it out, and we'll come back next week, and I'll, say I'm wrong." And that's what I like about Tucker. He admits if he's wrong, but I don't know on this one. This Green New Deal. Here's the thing, Danny. I learned this by doing some research. In the Congress, it's what's called a non-binding resolution. You know what that means?
No.
Yeah, of course you don't. Jeez, Larry, Mark, come on. What it means is basically, if it gets passed, it doesn't mean anything. It just means this is what we want people to do, but there's no plan. So. Regardless, here's what I know. I'm still going to be driving my Toyota Tacoma, filling it with gas, getting 18 miles a gallon, and being damn well happy doing it. And good luck to you, AOC, and Senator Markey. Doesn't matter, because we're taking a plane next weekend, Danny. Where? Fort Lauderdale.
Taking a plane to Florida.
Fort Lauderdale, we're going to get on the boat there. We're not walking. We're not taking a train. Cannot wait. Thank God for planes. One more thing, just to talk about here. Man, more stuff in the news. State of Virginia. Now, lot going on there in the government. So there's 3 people, really, in the government that are in Dutch. First, the governor. Look at his name. So he first made the news because he was sort of putting out the thing, the bill that said, hey, you can kill babies right before they're born. He was basically advocating infanticide, killing babies, whatever it is. Horrible, my opinion. But that wasn't the worst part. Guess what was worse, Dan?
What could be worse than that?
They found a picture of him in college, in his yearbook, where he was either in blackface or dressed up like a Ku Klux Klansman. And that's what people are so upset about. Oh, killing babies, yeah, that's bad, but oh my God, you're racist. So he's dealing with that. And then the next guy who would take over for him, he's in trouble because a couple ladies said, yeah, he sexually assaulted. So now they're asking that guy to step down. And the third guy, there's a third guy in line. You know what he said? Before they even got to him, he said, oh, by the way, I put on blackface back in the 70s. So just so you know. It's great. You can't make this stuff up, Dan. This has happened. I'm no longer going to say I've heard it all. Because I haven't heard it all. It's crazy. I'm not going to get into that. Let that play out. But it did get me thinking. I looked back at my old yearbook to see if I had done anything sort of, get me in trouble. And there were some pictures, but there was a good picture. I sent it to you, Danny. Can you bring it up there? Yep. This is me. I was a senior. There it is. After school excellence. The caption, Senior Mick and Danny, that's me, reads to children at the local elementary school and entertains them with classic cartoons as part of the volunteers program.
Why is it tears as in crying?
That's a good question. That's what they called it. If I recall, tears stood for teaching elementary age reading skills.
Yeah, but why is it like tears? That's kind of
that's
off-putting.
I didn't make it up.
That's off-putting.
Reading to the kids, watching some classic cartoons,
it's like
making them happy.
It's like crying.
You know,
you're reading them a book.
Take it down.
You're reading them a nonfiction spiders book. That wouldn't make me happy.
Take it down.
I don't like spiders.
You know, we said volunteers meant.
Yeah.
Teaching every afternoon, really stoned. Yeah, you don't know
really
what that means.
Yes, I do.
I was a senior.
It means you teach every afternoon, but you're high.
Well, we went to my friend Solly's house, you know, from BP, Bristol Plymouth, on the way to the elementary, and you know.
Is that like a name?
Look, it just made reading to a bunch of 8-year-olds a lot easier. It's all, and it made the cartoons funnier.
Oh my god! Wait, are you saying you're actually like?
We never did that.
Okay. Wait. You did do it.
What can I say? I was voted most likely to become a carpenter in my high school. And here I am, 27 years later, living the dream. But at least that photo, my yearbook's not going to get me in trouble if I ever want to run for office. You know what they didn't know, Danny, when I was in high school?
What?
They didn't know that I would eventually be host, along with my partner, producer Danny, of a wildly popular video podcast.
Wildly popular?
Yeah. And so, speaking of that, we're going to wrap up. Again, folks, we're going to take off a couple of weeks. We're jetting down to Florida.
So excited.
Next weekend.
So excited.
We'll be off the whole week. So what we're going to do is we're going to post some archives.
Yes.
For you to enjoy while we're going. And where do they get those shows, Danny?
They get them on McDonato.com and
McDonato.com. And from there, you can link to Podbean.com. Again, get the app, download the shows. And we'll come back with a new show shortly after we get all, squared away from our vacation. Maybe some photos and things from the cruise. So, before we wrap up, any last thoughts, Danny?
I'm really excited to go on the cruise. If you download the show on Podbean, you can watch it even if you're also on a cruise. Yeah. Yeah,
if you go on the cruise, you got no internet, download the show before you go. You got now 20 of them. Yeah, keep you entertained. So, folks, thanks for watching. And I just want to say, again, thank you and God bless to all those keeping us safe. Law enforcement, fire, hazmat, Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, Coast Guard, and again, Border Patrol. Thanks for what you do. It's a tough job out there. And as I always say before we go, good luck, stay safe, and thank you for your service. See you next time.
This has been the Mick Donato Show.